A right-hander from Illinois will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, H? Omar Infante to stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, second baseman, number 4.
Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. You know, the 1-4 in the homestand, and everybody wants to play good baseball in front of your home team, and they just haven't done that. So the win today is very important.
1-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Hit to short. Correa ranges to his left, and he's retired here, 1 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Here's Justin Upton now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way to Upton. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Justin Upton with the solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's J.D. Martinez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
James McCann.
Now at the plate, James McCann. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. In there for strike 1. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh, 1 for 6. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Drilled to first. Gurriel brings it in to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Matt, you have to watch out for Carlos Beltran these days. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Here's George Springer looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton is after it. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Tyler Collins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Well, if you want offense, there you go. We are starting it up again right here in the second with the leadoff hit. They already have 5 hits early in the game. What a game so far.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Beltran, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, 0 for 7. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Julieski Gurriel.
Into the box now, Julieski Gurriel. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Brian McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-2, here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Digging in to try it again, Omar Infante. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Omar Infante.
Here it comes now to Infante. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line hard toward right center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer looking up. Gone! A two-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Standing in now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez, number 10 for him on the year, and the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Tyler Collins.
Tyler Collins.
As he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 5 and the Astros nothing. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Way in front of that fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Moustakas.
And this will be fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, the problem today has not been throwing strikes. He has been around the plate and he's been throwing strikes. Take this for example. The first pitch strike to the hitters today, 90% of the time has been a strike. He just doesn't have good stuff today.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Omar Infante to stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here it comes now to Infante. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Iglesias rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Justin Upton now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the pitch. 1-1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tigers lead this one 6-0. Here's George Springer. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit slowly back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit it, and he's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody
15,
out.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
So striding forward now, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann waits on it. And that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Tigers 6 and the Astros 1. Joe Musgrove is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Joe Musgrove.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Couple of first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Up next,
stepping in now, Tyler Collins. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the Tigers 8 and the Astros 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Okay.
Here's Nori Aoki as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Upton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Infante is there. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Aoki going back, still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Omar Infante, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And now the runner's trying for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
First baseman number 20.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by-in for a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Martinez.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a liner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is... So 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan McCann.
Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And this is fouled at the plate. One and one, here it comes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. High in the air out to center field. Collins has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 10 and the Astros 2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, James McCann. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Victor Martinez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Tyler Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Aoki going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Up next for the Tigers,
The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Tigers 11 and the Astros 2. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cabrera onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Shane Green enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Shane Green.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Ready once again. Jose Iglesias, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Omar Infante to stand in, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, left fielder Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, my goodness, it's off the light pole. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marisnick. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 12 and the Astros 2. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Altuve.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, every at-bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We've played 8 full. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gurriel has room in foul territory, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Into the box now, James McCann. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now here's the pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And Martinez swings and misses on a good pitch as he's retired for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Collins. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit the right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Omar Infante to stand in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom. Here's Jake Marisnick starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Nori Aoki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High pop up. Green is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Tigers used 25 hits to earn a victory. Michael Fulmer earns win number 7 on the season. Colin McHugh struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.